Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good evening to Madam Wasdalila and my group's member. Today we are discussing a forum about Kota Kuala Kedah, Benteng Pertahanan Melayu Tertua, which we have chosen to preserve it. I'm the, moder- I'm the moderator of this forum. My name is Nur Adila binti Hasrizan, and our group will have 4 members to attend this forum. Now, I want to introduce our group members, including Maria Luciana Scholastica Philippus, Evie Hang Ting Eng, Farah Natasha binti Mat Ini, and the last is Nur Shahila binti Abdul Aziz. Meanwhile, I think we should start the forum right now. Do you all agree?
Yes, I
Yes, I
agree.
agree.
Okay. So let us start the forum with the history and our development of Kota Kuala Kedah. This fort was built during the reign of Sultan Sulaiman Shah II, replacing the ports of Kuala Merbuk and Kuala Muda during the advance of Islamic influence in this region in the 12th century. So we can see our view at Kota Kuala Kedah. Okay, for the next is Sultan Rijaluddin Muhammad Shah introduced a number of special laws such as the Kedah Law of Ports and Trading on June 17 at 100,015. The officer given the responsibility of enforcing these laws were the Harbour Master actually Commander and the Town Mayor. Kota Kuala Kedah is an ancient city that served as the state of Kedah principal defensive fort in ancient times. Okay, does anyone want to add on the point about Kota Kuala Kedah?
Yes, moderator. I want to add on the points about Kota Kuala Kedah. Good afternoon to Madam Rosdalida and group members. My name is Ivy Hun Ting Un. The city is about 10 kilometers from Alor City. The west wall faces the Strait of Malacca. The south wall faces the river towards Kuala Kedah town. The north wall faces the wetlands and the east wall faces fishing settlements and paddy fields. There is a beautiful fishing village as a tourist driving through the reef to the fort. As tourists travel near the lighthouses, conclusion, tourists can view the Kuala Kedah River, a fishing village across the river, and a lovely highway bridge. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Evie. Okay, how a historical tourist attraction promote immersion? Can you explain?
Well, this is an interesting question. To begin with, tourists are frequently mentioned in promotion materials as one of the main tourist attractions. The historic building which Kota Kuala Kedah of Traverse Malaysia is a voucher, as we may look and know more about the history of the building. The portrayal of Malaysia as a multi-ethnic destination is a significant topic represented in the description and photos for interview and constructed heritage, which is agreeable with the current advertisement cap price. We have to do something which traditional cultures and historic structures may be a strong access for attracting people and generating tourists and learning or if there are preserved, restore, or recycle. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you again for your EV. So, for Sheila, can you explain how do we preserve cultural heritage in our country?
Good afternoon, Madam and group member. My name is Nur Shahila binti Abdul Aziz. From my point of view, cultural heritage symbolizes and reflects the identity of a country and a nation that we can usually see in the cultural heritage and way of life of varying races in our country, such as clothing, food, custom, and art. Therefore, to preserve the cultural heritage in our country, we need to organize various exhibitions such as showing the artifact of the past so that I can uphold the cultural heritage among the community and attract attention to instill love for cultural heritage. Apart from that, we also need to preserve history buildings such the Kota Kuala Kedah building, which is the older Malay defense fort because the building can give us knowledge about the history of the formation of the building. For example, make a gate to prevent enemy from coming. This can give us a reminder of the sacrifices of the ancients to keep the country safe. With this, we can continue to preserve the cultural heritage of our country. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, Shahila, thank you. So, Farah, can I ask you, why should we preserve the place or monument?
Thank you, moderator. Hi and good afternoon. My name is Shamila. So I will continue with my points. We should maintain the site because a signboarding and monument can serve as role model and lesson for the community, particularly for youth with a lack of patriotism. Although some of the old buildings solely depict black occurrences, we might go forward without repeating the fault of earlier society if we appreciate the history behind the building and learn from the black events that have occurred. Furthermore, historical buildings and monuments might attract travel in terms of tourism. Both domestic and international tourists visit the country. This structure is also a major attraction for visitors to the country. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, Farah, thank you. I think this question easy. So, Maria, can you answer? Why it is important to protect our archaeology site? Can you share their views?
Okay, thank you, moderator. Hi and good afternoon, everyone. My name is Maria Luciana Colastica Piligos. Okay, I want to share my point of view. An archaeological site is a vault filled with historical and cultural artifacts with valuable information. When pieces of artifacts are removed, the information or knowledge that we all have rights to share and understand is gone forever. Protecting our archaeological sites means that we protect the history that has ever happened in our country. This makes we can maintain the national identity. We will be able to show the world or outside the community that a few nation has based in our country a long time ago. Next, it can be a source of research and education, especially for our young generation. We can learn various of knowledge by studying and understanding old buildings or monuments. For example, in Lembah Bujang, also in Kedah, there are irresponsible developer who wants to develop the area. However, this matter was stopped immediately by the state government. A few years later, the state government had found another archaeological site near the Lembah Bujang. This proved the existence of early civilization in our country many years ago. With this, the process of archaeology and research can be carried out with the discovering of valuable old artifacts. Just imagine if the state government didn't stop the irresponsible developer.
Okay, Maria, thank you. Before we end our session, I want to ask one more question. In your opinion, how do we educate our children on heritage preservation?
I want to share my opinion. May I?
Yes, can.
I think as parents, we should always practice the culture itself in our daily life. This is because children are actually more likely to imitate our behavior than to be taught verbally. And this must be nurtured from a young age so that there is interest or at least an appreciation for the cultural heritage. That's all. Thank you.
May I interrupt? For me, as parent, we need to allocate time for children by introducing a traditional game to them so that children can know the type of game that we played in the past. In addition, parents can take their children to heritage-related exhibitions so that children can add to their intensive knowledge of the legacy of the past. In this way, the heritage can be preserved in our children. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. To all who cooperated and give some important info related on the city of Kota Kolkata. The other Malay fort. Any more question?
No, moderator.
No.
So if there are no questions, we end the forum discussion. We a big thank you to all of you and see you again. So before we end, can Maria present our picture about Kota Kuala Kedah?
Yes. Wait.
Okay, thank you. That's all from my forums. Thank you. We end our discussion.
Thank you,
Thank you.
moderator.
Thank you.
Thank you.